Okay, we're going to talk about a probability when you have independent events. And independent events are just what they sound like. One event does not affect the other. So for instance, if I'm looking to roll a particular number, let's pick the number 2 this time, and I'm interested in rolling a 2. Now, there's a certain probability that I'll get a 2, and we've calculated that to be 1 in 6. That's true every time I roll this dice. It doesn't change on the second roll, it doesn't change on the third roll, and it doesn't change based on what happened before. So if I roll 10 times and I never get a 2, it doesn't mean that a 2 is more likely to happen. It's still a 1 in 6 probability every time I roll the dice. People who think that, the probability changes based on previous outcomes are falling to what's known as the gambler's fallacy, this idea that their number is due to come up and that the probability is somehow higher that I get a 1 if I haven't gotten a 1 in a long time. And that's simply not true. Probability is always 1 in 6, no matter what. So that's where we get into these and probabilities. So what is the probability of rolling a 2 times in a row? They're independent events. So the probability rolling a 2 we know is 1 in 6. And if we do it again, the probability is still 1 in 6. These are completely independent events. Okay? So if I wanted to know what is the probability of rolling a 2 twice in a row, what is the probability if I roll it, get a 2, and then roll it again and get another 2? What is the actual probability of that? Well, in this case, we multiply. So we would say probability of 2 and 2 is equal to the probability of rolling a 2 times the probability of rolling a 2. And if you remember, probabilities are always numbers from 0 to 1. So these are going to be fractions, small fractions. And when we multiply two fractions, we tend to get a smaller number. This is going to be 1/6 times 1/6. You actually find out that the probability of rolling a 2 twice in a row, we multiply the tops, we get 1, multiply the denominators, and we get 1 in 36. So the probability of rolling a 2 twice in a row is 1 in 36. Could happen, and it does, but your probability is 1 in 36.